You guys are crazy. So this one's Florida. You know, they're making it so that you cannot give transitional or gender affirming surgeries to underage or to children.
That's a good thing,
right? Good thing.
That's a good thing.
So there are parents that are like, "Oh my gosh, this is so dangerous.
It's always
we gotta leave Florida. Oh my gosh, it's so dangerous."
Always. And it goes back to what you were saying before, James. It's always the mother.
It's always the
person who says it's dangerous, and the person who gets interviewed. It's always
I'll say
the
it's
mother.
Mostly the mother.
Okay,
like 99% of the time,
it's usually the mother.
Funny enough, most of the like rational trans people that I've come across are also very in support of that. Like, one of my best friends is trans, and my brother's trans too, and both of them are like, "Yeah, no, that's fucking stupid.
Right?
Don't give it to kids."
Oh
like,
my gosh, my eye! What is in my eye?
They did it at the. So talking about wearing the dresses, they did it at the Oscars. High on acid. That they got life bans. Wow, you're right. Absolute legends. Oh my! If you're gonna get banned for something, that is the way to do it.
That's the way to fucking do it.
That is the way to do it,
bro.
That is crazy.
That's fucking nice.
That is on the life card right there. That is, if this were a video game, that would be a title that you earn.
Right. Achievement unlocked.
Achievement unlocked.
Let's listen to this lady.
She's lived in Tampa Bay since she was a child.
But I have to do what's best for my family.
Now, Heather St. Amand is leaving Florida and taking her transgender daughter with her.
She's just as frightened as a lot of folks are. Right now, they've come after gender affirming care for youth. Does it stop there?
Both no longer feel safe in the state.
I'm just saying yes, it does.
Under new laws and bills.
We are here to resist.
A group of LGBTQ+ members are protesting at the state capitol.
The way to deal with that is to provide whatever counseling is needed.
But the governor argues this is about protecting children.
Of course it is.
It is. Because you shouldn't be gender reassigning children.
You like, if you have a child and they're, I don't know, 5 years old, 3 years old, and you're like, they're trans, you got a problem. Because you know that the child doesn't know what that is.
A child doesn't know what gender or sex is. Let them be pure. Just let them be innocent.
Worse than that,
Give
the parents that are like about to have a child, expecting, and they're like, "Oh, my child is not."
That's worse.
Or gender fluid, or like
they're still in your belly, and you're saying they're trans.
You're pushing your ideals onto this child that hasn't even been born yet. They don't know what they are, and they may never live up to whatever potential they may have had because you're forcing your ideals on them.
Right.
Which is insane to me.
I think this might also be in Florida. I cannot remember, but there was a video where there was like a panel of, this trans people, and I think it was Florida. I don't remember. But anyways, there were, people talking up there, and this one person said up there that, if you let this pass, trans people are going to die, right? Because that's always the argument. And then what they said afterwards, when I was 2 years old, I tried to off myself. 2 years old?
No.
That's some bullshit.
And then they were like, I think they said at like 5 years old or some other single digit age, they tried to like cut their own breasts off. I'm like, bro, or sis, or whatever you want to call it. I don't believe you. I can't believe that's true.
Some high class.
Transgender people may off themselves because you took away the service, but
yes,
it's going to be because they feel pressured to by society.
Yeah. Or they might do it later on down the road because you transitioned so early that they didn't understand.
They didn't have a chance. They didn't have a chance to figure out what they were yet.
Right.
You don't know how to make those kinds of decisions for yourself until early or late into adulthood. At least late, because you haven't had a chance to experience life yet.
Yeah, you haven't experienced anything.
There's actually a trans YouTuber who makes a good point that trans people should actually be diagnosed by psychologists before they're allowed to transition.
That does make sense, but what's going to happen is that there's going to be like these pro-trans psychologists who's like, Yes.
Oh yeah. Come to me. It'd be like the weed card that doctors would give out
in
back
California.
before weed was legal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then my worry is that the psychologists would just lose their objectivity because they themselves have been subjected to it so much.
Yeah, there's already been like plenty of them that are already doing that shit.
Yeah.
They're like, hey.
I never said it was feasible for it to actually work. I just
we get you, and that's why we're here. Just ideas, and we kind of just expound upon them.
We don't know everything. We just like talking about shit.
Are you kidding? I know everything because I am forward thinking and in
yes, I'm
2023.
progressive. Okay. This person goes into this establishment and verbally assaults this employee. There we go. Look how fun this is. Hey, Diamond.
Here, it's like every single day, you guys, and this is why I complain about all the time. Look, what's his name? What's your name? Alex? Yeah, your name's Alex, and I'm gonna be talking to your manager. This guy called me sir. This happens every fucking day. Everywhere I go, I get called sir. I'm so fucking tired. Why would you call a chick big ass tits? Fucking. Why would you call?
You don't.
No, stop trying to gaslight people and tell us that we're crazy. Crazy. You need to fucking be mindful of other people and stop being a fucking scumbag. And you're a liar. I heard you. Stop fucking gaslighting
people drop the F-bomb all the time.
Yes.
So much.
10 out of 10 just for
Did you
clout.
call me sir again?
10 out of 10.
What was that? You said goodnight, sir? Alex, I'm gonna be talking to corporate about you, you motherfucker. Fuck you.
Who do you know in corporate?
That's bullshit. You don't fucking harass trans people at work. Yeah, you did. And I'm walking out and you're like, have a good night, sir? What the fuck is that? No, you don't fucking do this to trans people. This is discrimination.
Oh my god, it's still going.
Discrimination. I'm fucking done with it.
Jesus Christ, just leave.
No, I'm gonna talk to corporate about this. You don't harass trans people. Hey, you know, it's one of the stupid things when you're catching Karens. I didn't even say nothing. You call me sir, and you're talking shit, calling me sir. This is transphobic harassment. You're a fucking bigot at work.
Oh my god.
I can't wait to this. He admits twice calling me sir. No, he lied about the first one. No, you called me sir twice.
This dude.
Twice. Yeah, but you shouldn't be fucking harassing people with slurs. It's a slur. Do you not understand?
I think we're good. I think we're good.
It's like color the N-word. Don't fucking. You did.
And now they're equivocating.
Equivalating it to the N-word. See what I said? This is exactly what I was saying.
Exactly the point he was talking about, yeah.
Yes, it's exactly like the N-word. Okay, there it is. White people start saying the N-word. But no, for real though, this motherfucker...
Out of play.
Oh
that's the whole point of today's episode. All right, good night.
Good night. End the stream.
But no, for real.
How to implement this process.
This dude literally goes in here and acts a straight ass. Now, I will say, I highly doubt this same person, if all those employees were black people, they would not have gone in there and done that.
Been too scared.
Because they would have gotten their ass beat. Because a black person would have been like, okay, I'm done, fuck this job. And they would have gotten jumped by like 5 of the employees there. That's the one thing that I noticed when they say, this is like the same thing like saying the N-word. I'm like, what about the black people that thing? And then I'm like, oh, well, it's mostly white people.
All mostly white people, yeah.
So like nobody's gonna really do anything, and there are black people there, but they're like, you know, there's like one, maybe this is a black. I can't really tell if that's a black person or not. But like there's not that many. So like if it was like one of those restaurants like in the hood, this person would not have been in there saying a damn thing because they all know that they will just get their ass beat.
Okay, say they are crazy enough to pull that kind of stunt in the hood. Let's say in the hood.
In the hood.
Knowing how crazy radical transgender people can get, do you think they would be crazy enough to
come together
use the comparison
the N-word?
The N-word?
Oh my god.
There.
They probably wouldn't. What they would probably do, though, is they probably would say the N-word and call them the N-word. I can see that happening. because now it's like this. There's a hierarchy, and like they believe that the trans is like higher on the hierarchy than black people, so they feel as if they can say the N-word. Like I've seen like a few videos where that happened, where like they say the N-word because they feel as if they're like higher up. They're like, oh, black people are like at the bottom. Oh, what black people have to do. So they view black people as lower, just all around. So they'll say the N-word and be like, fuck, you know what I'm
Throw
saying?
that shit out there
They
like
will
candy.
go in on that, and then they will probably definitely at that point get beat up by all the black people in there because. Yeah. I mean, I personally wouldn't. I would be like, oh, you said the N-word. I don't care. Like that. What do you think? I'm a little. What am I gonna do? Like attack you because you said a word? But the black person next to me, they're gonna beat your ass.
Listen, I'm not advocating violence.
But have you met my friend?
I'm not advocating violence, but sometimes people need their ass beat.
Right.
Well,
sometimes.
it's just like I don't advocate bullying, but I think bullying needs to come back in school.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I actually kind of. It depends on the style of bullying.
Yeah, definitely. Like,
sure,
like you're physically assaulting.
Don't physically assault people because that's not bullying. That's assault.
But shame prevents shit like this. This person hasn't been shamed enough, I think.
Yeah, remember we found out the opposite of pride is shame. Mm-hmm. So without shame, there is only the pride.
Right.
So the whatever the lever or the dial, whatever you want to call it,
Scale?
is going. Yeah, it's going toward pride, and there's not enough shame in these people. So you got to bring it to get it like at a center. You have to have shame to balance that shit out.
Right.
But people are too afraid to shame people these days. Mm-hmm. So you get Pride Month.
You know what all these crazy trans videos are giving me the vibe of?
What?
Do you remember a couple years when all those videos started going viral about like more radical black people saying that they should be able to just kill white people and white people should be okay with it?
Yes.
Just fucking say thank you. I'm getting the same vibes. Like we're escalating.
We're getting to that point.
See,
there's a reason why pride is one of the 7 deadly sins.
See, my theory is because my theory about this, right, is that black people were the test, right? They tested all these things with black people first. If you notice, they had Black History Month, and then later on down the road, they had Pride Month. So they're using black people as like the test for these ideological things, right?
Yep.
So they can test it with them, and then when it works with black people, okay, now we can move it on into this other group, the LGBT group, the LGBTQRNT element of P group, you know what I'm saying? And then they take it to the next level where they're now doing stuff, trying to do stuff with children and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But the funny thing is black people aren't with that, so that, you can't really do that part with black people because they're not going to go with that, you know what I'm saying?
No.
But yeah, they test all these things out, the whole N-word. You can't say this word, whatever the word is. You can't say the word or else I can physically assault you. You have to uplift and love everything about me.
Yeah.
Or else you're a bigot or a racist or trans homophobic. You can't say anything negative about me at all ever, even if I'm doing something terrible. Ever. You can only talk about the positive.
Can't criticize at all.
Yes. Like me as a black person, whenever I say something bad about a black person in front of black people, I can immediately feel the energy change in the room. And I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, well, it's true.
You have normalized that kind of stuff, like it just casually just mentioned black people or whatever to me, because I went out, I had to do something with my sister and her friends, and the second anything happened, the second the subject changed to black people, they would get all, black people. And I was like, wait, is that what it's like to be a normal person? What is James turning me into? Oh my God.
Like, oh my gosh, you said black people.
They started shrinking. I was like, I could see them visually shrinking. Like, it was just in their minds and their body language. And I was just like, why are you so scared?
And it's that same concept is going to like, oh my gosh, you talked about trans or like gay people.
It's happening.
Like whatever the thing is. Oh my gosh, you're talking about them. Now people are doing that exact same thing. This video, I kind of like this video because I think this is a skit. But even if it isn't, the way that this father acts is exactly how every how that other father should have acted, one, and everybody should act exactly. All right, let's go. Playing now.
Hello. I got some fucking Dove men's soap for you. Okay. Get some of that men's soap on your body. Because you smell like shit too. And you're a man.
Oh my!
The dance at the end.
That was amazing.
He's like, and you're a
that
man.
was amazing.
I kind of agree with you. I think that's a skit too.
Right? Yeah, I think it's a skit, but still, like, I feel as if that's how everybody should just be like. Just that's the shame portion, right?
Don't be scared about controversy or anything that goes along with the LGBTQ because you can't let them take over.
Right.
You can't let them.
If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile.
Right. And they always do. They
Right.
like just like the video that we saw, like just a few minutes ago.
I'm telling you, like it's and here is the mile that they're taking. Students at Wellesley College vote to allow transgender non-binary applicants. This is an all-female school, so now the all-female school is allowing dudes. You gave them an inch.
It started happening in sports. It's going to keep happening in education everywhere. It's going to start. It happened in our bathrooms. They're just going to keep going. They're going to keep going with it.
It's going to be all over the place. And then guess what? Every politician is going to be transgender or gender, whatever.
Right.
And then guess what? All of everything is going to be heavily focused on that shit. You're going to not be able to run away or hide or any of that at all. Nowhere you can go. There's nothing. You can't do shit about it. Mm-hmm. You're done, bro. You're done. It's over. It's over. That's it.
I'm getting I'm watching the stream on the laptop, and we just got back to the part where he started dancing. It was just happening out of the corner of my eye. Yes. I was like, "What the hell is that?"
That's what we should do. Just do the dance. You're a man. This one, so I saw this video going all over the place, right? And like, it's this person fighting against. Gosh, you don't need that audio. This person fighting against this person, right? And at first, right? I mean, who's gonna win? Who you got your money on? Who do you
think women power.
Yeah. So that person is fucking huge, right?
Look at the size difference in their arms.
Yes. Now I actually found out though, because I'm gonna go on both directions. I found out this is actually a chick, a real biological female who's on hella what's it called, like steroids.
Wow.
So yes, I found out. I was like, I would have never guessed that shit.
I wouldn't have.
Would have never.
No, we have been talking about this shit for so long that I was just under the impression that was a dude.
Right? Yes.
Here's what I want to know. How are they in the same fucking weight class?
Right?
Definitely are. They first of all.
Okay. So this is like a show or I think it's in Japan. Yeah, I think it's in Japan where the two fighters literally just like they fight. So it can be a girl and a guy. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
So they literally both agree to whatever the fight is, and then they go in. So I believe that. I think that's why they were matched up with each other.
I was gonna say first, most MMA matches have weight classes. Second, you're not supposed to take steroids. But if this is just one of those, I don't know if this is one of
you just you just like fight. Just I think it's like a show or something where two people like agree to the fight and then they go and fight. So
well, I guess if you agree to it. But.
So I'm gonna be fair and I'm gonna be like, okay, this is a female that is an actual, biological woman who's just hyped on some hella fucking roids, and
look at that brow line though. Jeez.
Right?
I know.
Right?
Your skull has muscles.
She looks like a dude, I'm not gonna lie.
A little bit.
I was like, I saw people saying it's actually a female. I was like, you're lying to me. You're just using the fucking term for women, the fake one. And then I was like, oh, wait. Oh, okay, maybe it is a woman. Damn. She's just huge, and it's possible. China Doll. Do y'all know who China Doll is?
No.
Okay, I'm old. But anyway, China Doll was a wrestler who was basically this person. Oh, face is almost exactly the same. She was huge. She was a female. She was huge. It's a thing. But yeah, that's it's possible. And then I had to add this in there because I was like, I don't know what to say.
Here?
Oh gosh.
Oh dear.
I just had to put this in there because I was like, I don't know what to say. Like, what's the point? Like, this is.
All I can say is that, people are going to be people.
People are people and are going to be people.
Even when they're not full people.
I mean, it's a dude, but.
Yeah.
I mean.
You can do what you want. I don't see.
They're not pushing any sort of agenda,
right? They're just taking
I'm
themselves.
just kind of like, if you want to do this, go for it.
Right? Do it.
If this is how you feel like you are, fine. I'm
right ahead, bro.
As long as you're not making it a problem for anyone else.
Right.
That's my big thing.
My thing is that I think this person was, manipulated by social media to like. Because, I mean, I think they're gay. I think they're just normally gay. Mm-hmm. But then...
Yeah, but there are some gay guys who actually enjoy, dressing up as female or, like, getting to be as close to a trap as possible,
Oh, my God. A trap. Is that a real word?
But that still identify as, like, a gay male.
I mean, like...
That is a real thing, actually. Oh. Yes.
Yeah. People do that.
I was thinking of trap, like trap music, but...
Oh.
I was like, a trap?
No, trap is in, like, guys who look and act like girls in order to, quote-unquote, like, trap other males. Like, straight males.
Mm-hmm.
But not all traps are about, like,
about that trapping life.
Other people.
Yeah.
It's just the general umbrella term nowadays for it. But.
Gotcha. It's like a gotcha. Oh my God.
Yeah, kind of. There is the thing that there's a lot of people who just like to fuck with other people, and who are totally that like sort of like trap.
Okay, not in that way.
Esque type of person, and they're like, I'm just doing this for the kicks of watching your face once you find out that it's all been a lie. And honestly, if I could do it, I would be right there with them.
I would be that person.
Is that a real conspiracy theory?
What?
The Titanic?
No, I think this is just a joke.
Okay.
Because if you thought that's a real
again, you're turning me into something I've never, like, I was like, what's the proof on that? Like, who, like, can we get a, like, a,
how do you figure that
can we get a, well, we can get a manifest of,
iceberg.
People who are on there, yeah.
Yeah, you can get a manifest of the people who were on there, and you can kind of, if they were key political figures at the time, you can figure out what their political alignments were. You can find quotes on them if they were someone of import.
So yeah, the second one, that is a true one. I thought you were talking about the last one. Yeah, the last one is just fake. But the second one, yeah, that's real.
Oh, that's a real conspiracy theory?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
That is real. Okay. So I know it's been like forever, but we're getting off YouTube now.
Yeah, we're
way past the point.
Past the point but
that we normally would cut off YouTube. But hey, we're gonna cut off YouTube now. So thanks, YouTubers, YouTube viewers, whatever you want to call it. Thanks for watching. But we're gonna cut you off. So do all the like, share,
continuing on Rumble.
And follow Rumble. Honestly, if you want to continue. And we're cutting you off now.
Yep.
Bye, YouTube. All right. See ya.
Now on Rumble only.
Rumble and Odyssey.
Apparently that limbless person, their name is Gabe. So I'm pretty sure they're totally...
Thank you once again for watching, but please go subscribe on Rumble, Odyssey, and Utreon to see more content that we cannot put on YouTube. Also, check out our GameSanity channel where we play live streams of different games, and the Oreyo Show, where we have a podcast about current events and interesting topics going on in the world today. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.